Hi. Hey, Ashley. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. I'm live from my new apartment in Denver. I'm so excited. I love my new apartment. This is my new bed. And I got all my stuffed animals here. And when I brought this cool lamp in here, um, can't see that very good, can you? It's all different colors. I got it at Lowe's. There wasn't enough light in here, so I brought it in. Can you hear me? Ashley, can you hear me? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I don't hear myself on.
I'm here. I appreciate you.
Okay, there we go. Hi, Hilda. How are you? Yeah, I can go around my apartment again real quick if you didn't see the video. But there's a short little video, but I have some furniture now. So, and like over there, I have a vanity, and I unpacked some stuff, and then I actually put some stuff away because I'm like, I have too much stuff. Um, Little sentimental stuff I saved, like I put it here to show you some of it. Like I still have this. I unpacked this. This is a little baby, a little ceramic baby that came on flowers when I was born. And so it's like that's something I decided to keep. I thought it was sweet that my mom kept it. And so I kept that. This is a lighthouse um, Christmas ornament that my son Teddy got me in China. Hey, hey, Arnie, how are you? A long time no see. Okay, and then I lit my bourbon and pumpkin candle. It smells really good. I got it at Target. I got out my little bluebird. I sent this to my mom when she fell and broke her hip. Oh, and I got this elephant. Can you see it? It's really cool. Tell me what I should name my elephant. Oh, maybe I should name him Blue. His name is Blue. It's always red and blue. Because before Blue the dog, I had a Airbnb guest whose hair was blue, and so we were red and blue too. Um, so this is my kitchen, and I put all my magnets on the refrigerator. There was getting to be too many for my RV refrigerator, and I just got more on my recent trip, like this one, and this one, and what's the other one? Oh, the California Wolf Center. Um, and so this is there's no light in here now. Well, I can turn this light on. I don't know if you can hear me. Here's Niven's McTwist, the picture I was going to talk about that I decided to get instead of the tree picture. This is my sofa that's really comfy. Next week I'll go live from here when I get a coffee table and end tables and stuff. And I got this chair that doesn't exactly go with the sofa, but I loved it so much. She's like, it doesn't clash. It like rocks and it reclines, and like I love it. And I had the colorful lamp here, but look, I have a TV, and my son's bringing me over this table. I got this the perfect size to put the TV on. So, oh, and I got these elephants. really cute. At the furniture store where I got all my furniture, so the one on top. And oh, I have Diana Serenity Art Studios picture. I'm gonna hang it on the wall, but I have it right there for now. Oh, and this is a tray my youngest daughter made for me. Isn't it pretty? Oh, this. After I did the devotion on He Restoreth My Soul, I found this at the Home Goods. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. This is my bear that was my mom's from my brother Tim. So that was one I wanted to keep because I had a collection. I had about 100 bears. I found an old journal when I was downsizing. So I got too much stuff in my bed. I'm going to plug my computer in so it doesn't run out of charge. Okay. So I found out this switch on this side. I had a mat on the floor that I was sleeping on before I got my bed. And this outlet right here was on the switch and I didn't know it. And then my phone wasn't charged in the morning because I plugged my phone in there and I plugged my computer in there. And I don't know why I would have hit the switch. And I thought that I took these lights and I checked each of them because there's three switches on the wall over there. And I was like, what are these for? For nothing. One of them is for, I guess, if I put a light up there. There's not one there right now. There's not. That's why I had to bring my lamp, this lamp, in here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Thumbs up. Is the audio good? I'm just on my computer. But anyways, I was looking in this journal from 2020. So it's been 2 years. August 2020 is when I sold my house in Georgia. And then September 2020 is when I left Georgia. But this journal says she believed she could and she did. And that's funny because that's what I did. And in here, like, it's from early 2020, like February when I was still downsizing. And I was counting because I didn't know. I just had an estimate of how many books I had, and I had counted them. I put them in stacks of 20 in my den and counted them. And I had 1,610 books. Grand total. I wrote it down on February 22nd, 2020. So it's very interesting. I've come a long way. But I'm like, I'm not a minimalist. I would not call myself a minimalist. I have stuff, but I have a lot less stuff than I used to. So, and I wanted to read you guys like my elephant book. I mean, I'll say the poem for you again, but I wanted to show you the pictures and show you the book, but I can't find it. I can't find it. So yeah, I need to always be, I had to downsize. I downsized again and I didn't have that much stuff. It was all really in my room at Gladys's. It had all been in my I had all this stuff in my RV, and then in my room, which wasn't very big at Gladys's, and I downsized some more, and yeah, I fit all my stuff in my RAV when I came here from St. Louis, and then stuff like I ended up getting another mattress pad. I would have kept that because I needed that, and I slept on that, on the floor. Um, and I had some chairs, some camping chairs, and then I gave those to Mario too. And what else? Because I just wanted to make sure everything fit in my RAV, and it did. So, but yeah, we can always be reassessing. I'm like, I can get rid of some of this stuff now again. Hey, Bold Lion. Hi, welcome in. Hey, Jill. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I even at least I think, I don't know if I paid for it yet. I think I did, because look, you see that? That's my logo. It's not a duck. Look at that. I did. It must have paid automatically with PayPal. So I bought StreamYard again, and I'm gonna see how it goes. To go live once a week again. So, and I can tell you stories, and I can. Someone on Instagram said, "Are those all your stuffed animals from when you were little? Mine are all worn out." And I'm like, "No, these are new." But this one was like from my mom to my kids, and it talks. Hey, James. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm trying to work more on my YouTube. When I started with YouTube, I was just messing around. When I was traveling in my RV and meeting other people on YouTube, I was just messing around. I wasn't really trying to. It's funny. It's funny how things happen, and it's kind of funny the things people say. But when I was traveling around in my RV and doing YouTube and going live every week, I wasn't even really trying to grow my YouTube channel. I don't know. I was just messing around. I know what I was doing. I bought I bought a editing software, and I never used it. What I found with traveling around, I'm really happy that I'm going to be like settled here for a little bit. Is what I found with traveling around is it was so time consuming, and I never, it's like I tried to plan ahead. Hey, Tim. Hi. I tried to plan ahead, but I couldn't really. And then if I did plan ahead, it usually didn't pan out anyways. And then I didn't really have time to work on my writing that much. And it was a lot of work. And it is a lot of work to do it by yourself. I think if I ever, I don't think I really would want to live in my RV full time. I think I'd rather do part time. But if I did, it would be like when, if I remarry or something with someone else, because that's great. Congratulations. Caleb, right? Isn't it Caleb? Thank you for being here. Yeah, so it was a lot of work doing it by myself. yeah, I can't really relate to getting another channel. I don't know, because I just, one is enough work, and I don't understand. I guess some people have lost their channels or something, but I don't think that's a normal occurrence. I don't know. I hope not. But I don't think I'd make another channel, at least not at this time. Hey Gigi. Hi. You snuck in here on me. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. So I was gonna talk about the bunny, and when I was coming over here um to I actually had to re-sign my lease again. There's a problem with connectivity sometimes with the phone over here. So I'm glad that, let me know how my internet is working and that you can hear me okay, and all that. Okay. But I was really relieved when I got my internet going that it seemed to be working really well. So, because I was scared. I was like, well, how come they didn't get my email? So I had to re-sign my lease. But anyways, what I started to say is I missed my turn when I was coming over here from by where my son lives, from where I was staying at a hotel, actually, because I felt like I was imposing too long on my son and his friends, and it was just weird to have Ian's mom in the basement. So but I had an apartment, I had a hotel that was near them, and so I was coming over here. I missed my turn, and I had to get off the highway and get back on. And then I saw a man that it wasn't, I don't think he was a homeless man, but he was handing out Christian literature or whatever. And I gave him a donation. And I was like, I don't know, I was kind of glad to see him, because I think I've said before that, I really feel for the homeless people, but I feel like it just makes me sad, and my heart goes out to them. And then I didn't have change. I gave this homeless, because he was a vet too. Those ones that say, I'm a vet, they really get to me. And I gave him $20 because I didn't have change. Now I make sure to get change, so I don't, because people are like, well, you don't know what they're gonna do with it, and he might buy drugs with it, and that's not my responsibility. I just felt like, but anyways, but this man didn't, make me feel sad or sorry for them. He was just saying hi. Oh, and there was this one guy that was, I think he was actually selling weed. He was like really high. He was like dancing on the side of the road. It's crazy, the people you see in Denver. Thanks, Arnie. Thanks for doing that. Yeah, and you can drop Bold Lion's link if you'd like. I don't care if you do. The dragon. Wait. What did I miss, Joe? I'll have to go see. Hey, Anthony, you're late. Anthony's not usually early. Anthony's usually the first one here. Hi, Anthony. Thank you to my moderators. There were ones that stuck with me, so I appreciate that. I appreciate you very much. Especially there's new ones and there's ones that stuck with me from the beginning. So I appreciate you, Anthony and Tim. Stuck with me through the We Hate Red drama. Okay, let's not talk about it. Moving on. I found this picture. I had stuff to hang up that I forgot I had. I got this with the bird, the cage bird. I know that. I'll sing that. I'll say that for you. Wait, can I remember it? I'll say part of it. The cage bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the cage bird sings of freedom. Ah, thank you, Arnie. But anyway, so the bunny, so I was telling the story about the bunny, and so I went past my turn. I was turning around and getting back on the highway and going back, and that was only part of it, Jill. The whole thing is on my YouTube. I have it on my YouTube. It's from, I said it, I memorized that back in like 2014. I said it on my old channel, and then I moved it to this channel, and I deleted the old channel. So I was turning around, and then what happened was there's these bunnies everywhere. I filmed some of them. I saw bunnies when I was in California too. So there's these little bunnies, and they're so cute, and they're everywhere. And it was so sad, y'all, because I got back on the highway, and in front of me, like, the car goes over the bunny, and the bunny was alive, and he was like going like this, and I'm like, oh no. And so it was too late. Hi, Timmy Ray. And I hit the bunny, and I cried. And wait. I got this at Easter. And but it reminded me too that I think I told you all before that I'm going through these classes with the Crappy Childhood Fairy about childhood CPTSD, childhood trauma. And so one of the things that I realized is I had pet bunnies, and it was white. It was a white bunny. I will post it on my Instagram, the pictures of my bunnies when I find them. But I'm good, Timmy Ray. I'm in my new apartment, and I love it, and I'm really happy, and I'm glad to be settled, getting settled in here. And my son's always, really busy with work and stuff. And so, I'm probably just going to see him just as much as I did when I honestly didn't always see him very much when I was staying at his place, because he would be gone or I would be gone, and he was at his girlfriend's. But the point is, I'm seeing him a lot more than when I lived, in another state, or when I was, driving around the country. So yeah, and I have a 6-month lease, but I could change it to a 12-month lease. And I also joined remote year, which I heard a lot about on 30 and a Wake Up's channel. Yeah, I cried. It was so sad. Yeah, PTSD. So, like, when I first started hearing about it, I was like, oh, I don't have that. That's what, combat veterans have and stuff. But my bunnies, we had 2 bunnies. My brother Paul got them for us it was my brother's birthday, and it was Easter. And I was 8. I was 8, so he must have been about 11. But we had 2 bunnies. My brother Paul got us each a bunny. It was my brother's birthday, but it was Easter too, and I guess they were for sale at the little feed store, because we lived in the San Fernando Valley where people had horses and chickens and ducks and cows and whatever, everything. And so then the bunnies had babies, and we ended up with a lot of bunnies, and even we gave them away to some people. But I was in the 3rd grade, and I remember it, and my brother would get up in the morning and go feed them, and he came in wailing because they all were dead. And then my mom should have let me go out there and see, but I don't think she really, probably wasn't all awake yet and all that. She didn't realize. And they said an animal had got them, and I know it wasn't an animal, because like some of them were still in the cages, and like if a wild animal got them, they would get one, take it off, and take it away and eat it. But anyway, so that was a traumatic event. And another thing was which I vaguely always remembered, was the earthquake in 71 in the valley, and waking up and just like, I'm the youngest of 7, and they weren't all living at in the home still then, even, because my oldest brother was 15 years older than me. But anyways, at the earthquake too, that was a traumatic event. But anyways, I like bunnies, and I like Alice in Wonderland. And I wanted a big picture to go over the sofa. And I had picked one out. With a tree because of, let me see, did I get the book out? Well, maybe I didn't. I guess I still need to get it out. My 7-story tree book was my first book of poetry, 7-story tree book. So I had one of a tree, and wow, now I lost a bunch of people telling that long story. Let me say a poem. Maybe I'll get some people to come back. So anyways, and I love Alice in Wonderland. When the movies came out, with Johnny Depp, the Tim Burton movies, Alice in Wonderland, we dressed up with my youngest. My youngest was Alice. My youngest was Alice. I was the Red Queen. Her best friend Brooke was the White Queen, and my ex was the Mad Hatter. Why did you buy yourself some bunny ears? I got myself a bunny. But yeah, what was that? I was watching a movie where she had a pet bunny. Oh, I think it was I was watching the newer one of the Jane Austen one. What's it called? The one where she has the bunny. Not Pride and Prejudice. Sheesh, I can't think of it. But anyways, in this Jane Austen, Persuasion, that's it. I was watching the movie Persuasion, and she has a little bunny. And she's like sort of narrating her story. So, but so the guy on Instagram was saying those animals don't look worn. I mean, so those are new. I got this Stumbo not too long ago. So I wish I could show you the pictures of my book, And I'm thinking that I might have left it in California in a hotel somewhere or something. I'm not sure. Because since I don't have that much stuff and it's not with my books, I'm wondering what happened to it. But I know it by heart. Was there ever an elephant in your room? When it walked, it went boom. You tried to deny it, but you couldn't hide it. Where can you hide an elephant? Oh no, that's a cat, you try to say, or maybe a bat. It will fly away. If you can't admit it, you can't quit it. Go ahead, face it. Can you trace it? Could the truth set you free? Or will they all laugh at me? Who are they, and why do we care if they laugh? They have a hyena in their room. That's so much worse than just an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. 1 day, 2 day, 3, day by day, these things I pray. I have a higher power who created elephants. Maybe he can take care of it. I wonder what he'll do. Will he take it to the zoo? What? People will come from miles around to see the greatest show in town, the elephant. He now does tricks, and people pay to get their kicks. God can take your ashes and give you beauty. You thought you had to sacrifice. Everyone must pay their price. I give him the elephant, he'll die. But the ringmaster doesn't work that way. The elephant will live another day. He'll sing and dance because he got a second chance. The circus is a place of joy and wonder because the ringmaster has a plan. Trust the elephant in his hands. Hey, Matthew. I didn't want to stop in the middle of my poem and say hello, so that's why I didn't do that. Your airport, they have you. Yeah, there's a little airport here though. And I saw like, oh, goodness, it scared me. I saw these guys like, I think they were thinking they were like Maverick, Top Gun. I don't know. I saw these guys flying in these little planes and doing tricks and stuff and going like, I don't know. I wanted to look on the news. I was scared to look on the news. It looked like he crashed. I'm seriously, it did. Because there was black smoke and he was going, but then I saw another one coming up. So I was like, okay, maybe he didn't crash unless there were two planes. I don't know, but I saw that and I stopped and like, oh, people in the city hate the way Red drives because I drive slow. I'm always lost. I'm looking at where I'm going. I'm looking at these planes and I'm like, oh my gosh, that guy's crashing. And like people are whizzing by me, like and honking at me and like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching these airplanes over here. And this guy's gonna die. He thinks he's Top Gun. Oh my goodness. It's like, and the other day, I there was a man playing the accordion outside of the home goods store. He was playing the Beatles too, and I gave him some money too. Oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on, life goes on. He was playing that on his accordion, and then I told you guys before about the guy doing the wheelie down the standing. He was standing. He was standing on his motorcycle doing a wheelie down the street of Denver. And then I saw this little girl. She had a big fluffy dog. She was walking her dog, right? But what was cute and unusual is she had her cat in her backpack on her back. You just never know what you're going to see in the city. It's kind of it reminds me of New York City where you just see all sorts of interesting people. And then there's me. It's a perfect place for me, right? Hey, Ronald. Spokane, Washington. You have a layover in Denver? Yeah, I've had a layover in Denver before. See my little lights? I was going to put them outside. The ceiling's really high out there, and I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to put lights out there or not. But I probably can ask somebody. This is the owl that used to be my mom's. This is Yoda. This is the owl that used to be my mom's. And this Yoda. This Wolfie. All the ones from my mom would make noise and like talk like that. Like the elephant, this elephant, which I had forgotten all about. So like I forgot all about this elephant and I had given it to my daughter. It's like really soft. And it used to trumpet. And I didn't know she had it. And when I wrote the poem, I think it was about 2013. It was 2012 or 2013 when I wrote the poem. I didn't memorize it until later. But I had forgotten about this elephant from my mom. And the book is dedicated to my mom, the children's book. And then my daughter brought it to me and she said, "Do you want this?" And like I about cried. I was like, "Oh my goodness." And so yeah, there's and early when I memorized those poems, my daughter had taped me. So if you want to see, go back in maybe I'll share them on my community tab since I have a community tab now. If you want to see Red with long hair and skinny or skinny, um, yeah, go see those videos. My youngest recorded me when she was 13 in our old house when I still lived with the ex. 2014, and we separated and lived in the house for 2 years, and then I moved out of the house, and then it was 2 more years, so it was almost 4 years for my divorce. I was divorced in 2018. Free at last. I got my Need to Breathe shirt on because I was so excited when I found the furniture store, you guys, where I found all my furniture. It was like a huge furniture store. And like the first thing I went in, and I had forgotten that the tiger's on the Need to Breathe, is the guy, I guess, that owns a furniture store. It's American Furniture Store in Denver. Did his commercial with a tiger, and there's a big stuffed tiger right when you walk in the store, and there's a big tiger on the truck. If you look at my pictures on Facebook or Instagram, you can see a picture of the truck with the tiger on it. But also, which gave my son knows how funny I am. I texted my son. I said, "Need to Breathe" song came on. That's another song because I texted my son because I was so excited about this furniture store, and I'm like, I found this furniture store, Ian, because I just Googled it. There's a furniture store near me, and I found this place, and they had good prices, and because when I picked out all my furniture for the rental thing, it was going to be like $1,000. I mean, like what? That's like renting another apartment. Although, my apartment's a lot more than that. But anyways, we're not talking about that. But anyways, I was upset when I heard how much the apartment rental is in St. Louis. But anyways, I got a better deal from Gladys, which I am thankful for. Renting a room from Gladys, but 30 and a Wake Up, his like apartment, I think he said was like, he said how many baht it was in Thailand money, and so it was like $1,400. Like I'm paying a lot more than that, but this is a really nice apartment, and apartments are a lot here, so especially nice ones. So yeah, but it's worth it, and I really, really, really love it. And we'll see how it goes. I might even stay a year. I'm not sure. Thank you, Hilda. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about going to New York, but I'm going to see my grandbaby in Philly, and I might go to New York when I'm there, but I'm not sure. I need to talk to my daughter about that. So, and I want to get a new phone because my phone is not working um for FaceTiming anybody. Um so and some other things. It's an old it's an old iPhone. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting a new phone and FaceTiming. See this little elephant? This was my mom got this for my oldest son. He plays a lullaby. So I saved that. I had a pink elephant. It didn't play music, but I sent it to my daughter. I washed it first and I sent it to my daughter. It was hers. Then my mom got her a pink elephant and Teddy a blue elephant. And I keep, I don't really want to stop myself. I keep buying stuff for my granddaughter, stuff that I see and I think she'll like. So, but it's fun. It makes me happy. So I don't think my daughter minds either. She sent me a picture with, because the last thing I found was it cost me more to send it than it cost. Actually, it was a toy. It was an elephant that had like the little things like you play with on it, like it had like crinkly ears or whatever, and it was like I think it rattled too, and so it was a little toy, a baby toy. And I got it at Walgreens, and it was like $3. I was like, hey, I bought a bottle of lotion that was $10 at Walgreens, and then I sent it, and it was like I don't know, it was like $6 or $7 to send it, and I'm like, oh well, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I got this. Maybe I'll eventually give her this. I usually would. I had this in my RV, and I gave one to the tenant. Well, that's negative. I won't talk about that. But anyways, I gave one to this lady's grandkids, and so I got another frozen ball, and then I found this one, and I was like, no, don't get it. I don't need to get it, but it lights up. I don't know if I can make it light up. There it goes. See, it lights up, and it has the Disney princesses on it. It has Moana, it has Belle, it has Cinderella, Ariel, Mulan, and oh, it has Tangled. Tangled. And it was only $3 at Target. And it lights up. Let me say another poem for you. Because I found a shower curtain on sale at Bed Bath and Beyond that has like a rainbow on it. So, and you might have heard this one before, so I didn't just give it away, did I? You say that no one cares for you? Well, that's not true, because I do, and God does too. Oh, that I could fix your problem. I'd mend you up. You'd no longer be stuck in that addiction or depression, the trials that come in rapid succession. But what can I do? I cannot fix you. I can't make you believe or even relieve that deep ache in your heart. Just where do I start? Don't do nothing, she yelled at me. So what should I do? Scream and shout and run about? Perhaps sit and pout? No, I'll fight a war upon my knees, and quietness and confidence shall be my strength. He keeps my prayers and my tears. Perhaps the overflow makes the rain to water all the pain upon the earth. I'll thank him for this thorn. I'll praise him even though I mourn, 'cause he carries me through the storm. He walks to me on the tempest sea. The rain brings life back to my dying tree, and one day through the clouds I'll see the rainbow. I'll show you my shower curtain now. That's like my favorite poem because I'm bad about worrying. And there's a lot of things that you really can't do anything about. But you can pray. See my rainbow shower curtain. Isn't it pretty? And I just got a haircut and colored my hair. So I had to get, because I got white towels and I'm like, I cannot dry my hair after I colored it with these towels because I'm going to ruin them with the red. So I got my red towels back out because I still had them. I sat on the skunk. Oops. Okay, I'm going to go 15 more minutes. So yeah, my lights are falling down. But yeah, I'm going to show you this little outfit. I got this from my, I met a friend who sells jewelry and stuff online, Lillian, and I won this on her auction thing on Facebook with the baby elephant, the little baby, see? And then, oh, this was from my mom a long time ago. It's the little bluebird of happiness. It's all little things I had in my all packed away. Like, this told you my oldest son got me this in China. It's like painted, it's like handmade. And it's a Christmas ornament. And it was at this place he went in China with the University of Georgia. Oh, and I have my things to hang on the wall. This is a dream catcher my youngest made me some years ago for Christmas. I used to have it hanging in my RV. You might remember that. And I had this in my RV. This is Jesus and the Little Children, and this was from Mission San Luis Obispo. I didn't go back there. I was thinking of going back there when I was in California this time, but I didn't get to it. This is a candle that I gave my mom, I think for Mother's Day. I think it was for Mother's Day. It says, Mom, you gave me memories to treasure. You made our house a home in fullest measure. You taught me faith and love without end. You are my mom and my best friend. So when I went to her house, hey, Kenneth, when after she had passed away, I got that. Welcome in, Kenneth. Um, yeah, I put my tissue here in case I cry. So it's almost been an hour already. I have 10 more minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to go over, because if I'm gonna go every week, I don't want to get burnt out. That's why I said I won't forget Teddy's name, old car junkie's name, because I said that's my son's name. So yeah, I have my not Allison Wonderland, Dorothy. There's no place like home. I had that in my RV, and it's in my kitchen now. Yeah, that was really a blessing to um, find Gary to sell Sunny to, because I didn't want to just. It was almost like, I don't know, rehoming a pet, or something. I wanted him to go to a good home, and so and his wife comments on my videos still sometimes, and she has a page she has a blog you can follow to see where they're going in Sunny, and they still call him Sunny, and so that was really cool. Um, oh, somebody uh, texted me. Yeah, I needed to tell her. It was someone messaged me that my kids used to play soccer. My daughter used to play soccer with her daughter on the girls' high school team. So she was asking, "Where am I now? Where am I now? Where are you now?" So I found my little note thing has elephants on it too. But yeah, you guys, I'm really thankful and really grateful. I told you before, I have this gratitude journal. That's nice. Yeah, I'm just grateful to have a place and to be settled in. I'm grateful to be able to um, get my furniture. I'm grateful to have gotten um, the money from my dad. Although, I felt like it was bittersweet, because my siblings, there's three of us left of the nine of us, because seven siblings, my mom and dad. And we don't really get along nor like each other. But in the past, for so many years, I would always just work still to get people to like me and accept me and love me. And that's why I said, now I'm going to Codependence Anonymous. Thank you, Kenneth. Um, I'm going to Codependence Anonymous, and I got this little booklet. Um, and I'm learning to let things go, but I still feel like it's sad. It's sad that we can't get along. That all of us didn't get along either when they were all living. So it was a big dysfunctional family. But and what was I saying? I knocked my. I named when I named my ram. What happened to my ram? Oh, he fell. I named my ram Paul because my brother Paul worked for the Los Angeles Rams. The lady that owned the Rams. Then I decided I would name each of my stuffed animals after my brothers who have passed away. So, since this was from my brother Tim to my mom, I named the bear Tim. I named the skunk Christopher. He was a smoker and he often had bad breath. No. But I wanted to name one of them and I named this one Mark. The elephant. Paul passed in 2002, so he passed first, and three of them passed before my mom passed, and then my brother Christopher passed before my dad passed away. Christopher passed in 2018. Paul passed in 2002. Tim passed away from heroin addiction in 2005, and Mark passed away in 2006. So anyways, am I losing more am I losing more viewers because I'm talking about sad stuff again? But anyways, I'm healing and I'm happy and I pray a lot and I both feel like all your loved ones who have gone on are in a better place and they're watching over you. I just discovered this singer, Cam. Have you heard of Cam? She sings a song called Village. 'Cause your whole heart's a village. Everyone you love is built it. And I've been working there myself. That's where I'll be with a front row seat to watch you live your life well. Well, I can't sing it as good as Cam, but anyways, check that song out. It's called Village. But anyways, yeah, and I feel like, and I feel like too, everything gets resolved. This is just my beliefs, okay? I used to think and try to get everybody to believe like me, but I'm not really like that anymore. So, but anyways, these are just my beliefs, and I believe that like the things, the issues that they had here are all resolved in the afterlife. So, which is, it's just a thought that makes me happy. So that's the way I like to think about it. And I like to remember them and name my stuffed animals after them. My lights are falling. Oh, I'm almost to an hour. Almost time for me to stop. I just bought Yoda because he's so cute, isn't he? So thanks for Ian just texted me. Thanks for coming in, and I will see you next Monday when I do this again. And don't forget to pray for Red, and Red will pray for you. And like work on your stuff. Like I'm working on my stuff. Love you all. Wolfie. Wolfie. Wolfie says goodnight. Oh, oh, oh. Love you. Good night. Thank you.